tournaments the way that they were in 2020, but are we starting to see them on that upswing once more? We're going to see right now. There's action on the upper side. Quick play coming in from dupreeh. They fully expect the dualies on the hut and just obliterate Keto.
You can see Tizian holding the flashbangs, waiting for his team to move into position. Won't be that warning that you see elsewhere. As the lurk smoke grenades. It's time for the flash now. Zentaro's going in just ahead of it, looking for the targets, but they're mostly in the hub actually, and they will re-emerge as necessary. 5 versus 2. It's going to be a long road for Tizian, that much is for sure. He's got nothing to save here, so he may as well try and get some kills at the very least. Oh, $300 made. Maybe he can make a little more, trying to cost them some Kevlar maybe, keep them towards the site.
Yeah, why not? Nice attempt. Trying to get clever. Not quite going to pull it off. Hopefully they solve some of those FPS issues the map has been having, and like the water and T-spawn and stuff like that. I mean, hopefully they can get that squared away, Val. But there was a chance. There was a chance they lined up, but nope. Not happening, Searson. Yeah,
I was wondering if we would see the boost that some players opt for, but I don't think they'd have the molly ahead of it to give that little warning. Tizian looks away, but can't save his bacon there. See tabseN trying to hold down the ramp, and how he suddenly got a 3v3. Just as bomb's been planted, dupreeh spotted, and he can't make it towards Decon. This one has escalated very quickly indeed in favor of Big. No kit on the remaining 3 players, but there's some utility here as well. They've got some potential trade fragging situation, although Glaver's trying to make that as hard as possible with the angle he's holding, re-peeking again, but not trying to take too fatal an engagement. They don't know where Magic is right now. Zantara is making it even worse for Astralis. tabseN 1 versus 2. Bomb's being defused. You can see the barrel of the gun, but he needs to find an angle. tabseN there with the wide swing, but no kit means the round goes Astralis' way anyway. Ooh. Surely not. Oh.
Wow, he survives that.
The more you know. And punishing them for their brazenness. Oh, there it is. Well, didn't last very long.
And that's why you don't see the auto sniper very often.
Multiple shots versus 1. There is a clear king in Counter-Strike, and its name is the AWP.
Yeah. I mean, dude, even against AKs, like, players are so good at trade fragging now. Like, you get 1 kill, but the time it takes you to get that 2nd kill, you're just going to get shot in the head. Nice angle here from tabseN, though. Going to drop that bomb, and now he gets that smoke, creating some room for himself. dupreeh takes out one of his teammates. But tabseN just trying to be as big a nuisance as possible. Shot attempted from dupreeh, and that's going to cost him. What is this?
And that's a very expensive whiff. Now, Glaver's 43 seconds to find the 2nd player. But off he goes towards the A-bomb site with the bomb. Trying to commit the safest plant he can. Time considering. Well then, we've got a rotation through hell, which he seems to be looking for, Glaive. Oh, that's a great angle from him. Visualize the kill and delivers. Now the question is, where is tabseN? Makes his way onto the bomb site itself. Going for the full defuse, it seems. Glaive, he's going to have the angle for this. Oh, straight in the head. 1 versus 2 for Glaive. Delivers, and it's 6-0 Astralis.
And tabseN, unfortunately for him, he might get figured out here. No, he's going to spot him. Beautiful shot onto Glaive.
3 versus 5. Things escalate in favor of Big now. While tabseN's trolling with the AK-47 through the vent, the CTs can reposition. So there's no easy answer for Astralis at this point. Oh, there it is, and another one from down below. It's pretty much a guaranteed right click. Stabby stabby is out. That's so much money made as well. Zipex with 13 HP. Could do with taking some rifles away. And it's only the rifles that remain. 1 versus 2 versus 2 AWPs, but a bomb's in the vent. 15 seconds to drop, and he's actually given himself a chance. Back up the vent he goes. CSGO, I think, is in the squeaky position. The footsteps will surely be heard now as CSGO looks to commit to this. Zipex could actually clutch this! Indeed he will. What? What can they do to win a round? That's ridiculous. Look at dupreeh's face. He can't believe that just happened. None of them can.
So light on the grenades, though, Astralis. They are going to be hard-pressed to get onto a bomb site now. Well, that's
Uh-oh. Seems that Astralis are just better on the T side at least. Spotted. Will there be a trade? Keto falling back. Bubs. Oh, that's a painful drop. He's got Tizian on the high ground now. They can double peek together, high and low. You can see Keto creeping forward, though, as Bubsky rotates the bomb. Zipex, who has a better angle here? Maybe Zipex does, but he falls away even further.
Now they've got info on where they're sure of where Keto is. It's just a matter of figuring out where Tizian decided to rotate. So that flash gives it away. Now they know Bubsky has all the information, Zipnix as well. They can just hold their angles, and this is going to be so difficult for Big to pull off with the bomb planted in the open.
Oh, hold on a second.
Or not, because...
It's planted defensively, and that will give them the angle, so...
They should be able to get this kill. Keto right around the corner. What a shot from Keto. Oh, unbelievable. This is not how it's supposed to go. Astralis with the hesitation, and it's costing them everything. Keto hitting these shots. He is not supposed to be able to do this. Nearly gets a third.
Yeah, it's not too late for Big to make something from this first half. And they're on the right track finally. But things may turn around again. Glaive in a strong position, gets himself an upgrade. These Mac 10s have been quite a problem for Big, especially towards the ramp. Creeping around now, and it's time for Astralis. Oh, Glaive though, he's got a grenade in his hand. That'll be a free kill for Tabson. Weren't expecting him to be there. Bubsky will be able to trade it though. Spec still creeping with 1 HP. 2 Astralis players together. As they, oh, this is a very strong position from Xantares. Surely he gets a free kill here. Oh,
that
hold on a
Molotov.
second. Oh, Molly's taking the angle away! I can't believe it. They're going to clutch again, aren't they? They're going to clutch again. They've got a Molly in for Hut. Sisson has 100 HP. Oh, he's touched it now. They know exactly where he is. Surely someone's heard that. Surely they've heard that.
They've got the angle now.
Oh, man. And back to the well we go. Oh, that's such a fast shot from Dupree.
They have been so tremendously good at winning man disadvantaged situations this map, Astralis.
Sisson creeping in the hut now, and Bubsky's ready for him. Tabson spotted on the outside, and Glaive won't fight to the death there. Just enjoying the man advantage now, keeping an eye on him. He's just being trolled. Meanwhile, just at his will, whenever he feels like it, Glaive, he will engage and then deliver that kill, forcing Tizian forward to his doom. Simply outmaneuvered.
Are we going to get that ramp crunch? Looks like we're going to get the lobby crunch here in a minute from Big. Zipnix needs to keep his cool, and unfortunately for him, he is not able to.
Desert Eagle time.
Deagle.
Santaro's picked up a rifle now as well. And it could be a desperate second round here. Oh, just lasering into tunnel vision. Bomb's been dropped though. 1v1, Tizian versus Glaive. 20 seconds. Tizian falls down and delivers the second round for Big. Hey, 4 rounds would... And
now we're going to get Dupree just kind of playing around here. Glaive has made it down to the vents as well. Do we get the info push from Big? It looks like it. And what a bait and switch. He's going to get another kill here. Big. Yes, Dupree. Excellent work. Playing the angles well.
He's
doing
looking
fine
nasty
work here
on the AWP today. He's like, just his... Let's not forget, right, the way he's peeking with the AWP, he's essentially doing some crouch peeks here. And this is the nerfed version of it. How it used to be before was utterly bananas before they nerfed the movement speed when you're scoped in and so on.
Kenny and JW are just like crying in Kenny and JW right now.
Yeah.
For shame, Bardolph.
Great fun. Great fun.
Yeah, it feels like Big are just getting pummeled on Nuke. They're holding their breath until Dust 2, essentially. Seriously going to find a shot. Nicely done. And this is actually shaping up very nicely. There we go. 12-3 at the end of the half. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the second half and see if Big can get some fight going.
Glaive keeps moving around, having a look towards Garage now, avoiding the initial grenade. Tight angle. Oh, they were lining up, but it would be just a trade. A 4 versus 4 as Tizian looks to breach the ramp position, and Dupree's heading towards CT spawn.
Tizian did actually get the kill. This sets it up. They're not going to go down secret, though. They're all the way out in hell, but they can make their way to ramp now and actually just crash down into this B bomb site. Searson has got that bomb. Zipnix and Bubsky, however, going to have something to say about that. Zip going to get caught out with the dualies. And it's all about Bubsky. Unless they were to ramp towards the upper site. And this actually does not bode well for Astralis. Dupree doesn't have a whole lot of health. He needs to get some crispy headshots here.
They've exchanged places, Tabson and Dupree.
Impossible situation. And now Bubsky, well, there isn't a whole lot that he can hope to do here.
Let's see where Bubsky's able to go. If he runs towards T-spawn, tries to save his Kevlar, which has been touched now and touched even more. Big take the pistol, and it begins.
The comeback is real, James. Big can count their lucky stars.
Lots of Deagle spam now. 2 meat shots from Glaive, spots one by Blue, but Xantares will delete him. However, that sets up Zipex to take one in the face, apparently. And then there was Magisk, 1 versus 4. Keep the weapons together. Or drop a potential rifle to him. That's one way to clean things up. It's fairly yeah. But it seems we might have a plan B from Big here. As they head towards the ramp, Dupree rotating away just at the wrong time. Oh man, they have been baited. What's that drive-by from Xantares? He was waiting for the AK, my god. Safe territory again. Maybe they're playing against the clock since it hasn't been planted just yet, but man, when Xantares gets an AK, it's a completely different game. It's night and day. Get that man an AK-47. Whenever someone collects one, he should always have it if they're on a CT side. It should always be in the hands of Xantares.
See, that would be the real team game there. Getting all those details down. Searson's starting to wake up as well. Not hitting shots, and that's really costing him. That's so unfortunate that Dupree rotates as when he did. For all of that time, they were fully expecting it to be the upper hit, to be the upper execute. Very cool stuff. And yet Dupree, man, can't miss that shot, Dupree.
Yeah, he was so nasty on the T side of the AWP. Super fast, super accurate. Not the case on this particular round. Magisk now trying to play off of his teammates here. Maybe Zipex can still offer him some help from the high ground, really trying to make it work and play together here. The flashbang so important though. And now Searson finds himself alone versus 2. Magisk trying to create some space for himself, and Astralis have finally made a round on this second half. 13-9. There's plenty of money where that came from Big Clan though.
So let's see here, Big. Do we see a change of pace? Yes, straight into ramp. I love it. All out aggression going right into Magisk.
Oh, beautiful from Magisk, the 3rd frag, and the bomb is here as well. Looking for a very fast ace as Magisk. Bubsky will seal the final kill, but that round was in turbo mode. Oh, the timing again.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Well, they know it is. I think they know there's an AWP on the A-bombs. That is certainly do now. Dupree going back for it, but Searson's waiting for him. Lining up for Zipex now. Bomb's been dropped, but if there are teams pushing from everywhere. 2 versus 3. Searson and Tabson pretty low. Don't know if Glaive has got an angle for this incendiary. Oh, that changes everything, that kill. Glaive now 1 versus 3, looking for Tabson on the outside, who's creeping towards the door into hell. Maybe he'll send Glaive in that direction as well, if you know what I mean. All of 14 HP. Oh, hasn't checked his left though. Glaive's got no idea either, and off he goes.
Dude, now he checks, and Glaive has just moved. Unreal.
Oh, there he is. Well, Bigger only 4 rounds behind. Dupree with Desert Eagle. Glaive with angles as well. Oh, that flames have become very awkward indeed, but he has delivered one more. 4 versus 2 now, 33 seconds. Where did Big go with this? There is a Molotov to be collected. Let's see if he can do anything with it. He's really trying to walk into it to pick up that molly. There it is. Dropping on the low ground as Glaive repositions. He still has an AWP, Glaive. 18 seconds now. They try to force their way into the same bomb site. Suddenly the numbers are tied. Searson gets his bell rung, but is still alive. And now Bubsky with the Deagle. 1 versus 2. Just needs 1 bullet for either plays. Halfway there. Bomb planted. Searson with a jump peek. Very awkward territory now. Bubsky trying to just jump over the angle. Oh, and there it is. Searson with that final frag. Very nervous territory for them, but they will deliver that 12th round, Big Clan.
To shift things up, Big, however, are looking to get clever in here. Can they get out onto the upper side? Yes, look at this flash that is, or this flash. The boost.
Glaive has got a lot to do. Just as he's coming off the head. Look at the trades here. What a ridiculous round. A minute 20 on the clock, and it's a war on the A-bomb site. And these fast rounds have been giving Astralis some chances, and they make it to game point now.
Getting his teammates to rotate around now towards that ramp, and he can maybe catch them out here. Glaive with the peek. And Glaive is now dead. So we'll get that ramp crunch. Both sides now. Magus is going to be feeling the pressure.
Oh, there's the bomb. That'll certainly help. They're lining up. Take a ticket. 2v3. Bombs collected by tabseN, but he's certainly in the clutch now, and there are superior angles and personnel for Astralis. tabseN 1 versus 3. Close, but not quite. The comeback was noble, but Astralis had such an advantage. You had to figure they would most likely take it over the line eventually, and indeed they do. Taking Nuke, the first map of this series.
Oh, tall task ahead of dupreeh. Man in question right here. He's going to have to really step up this map. We have not seen Astralis play Dust 2 in quite some time, and not since the roster change. So there is an element of surprise here for Astralis, and we'll see what the adjustments are that they have made.
Got some nice support flashbangs for dupreeh, just turning away as another one came in from Glaive, but couldn't turn back in time. And Big find themselves in a 2 versus 3 scenario. Xantara's trying to hold long down, but that will be denied. So tabseN has a lot of work to do now. He's got 2 flashes for himself. We'll see if he tries to force some map control while the smoke is up, having a look towards CT, looking over the smoke now, but that won't be there forever. Pulling the flashbang out, they know exactly where he is now. He's found a 1v1, but he'll lose it. And the pistol will go the way of Astralis. Heading towards the A bomb sites, it looks like. No lurkers towards long on this occasion. Flashes in both directions. Huge headshot from CSGO. Keto, rather, sorry.
Welcome to opping on Dust 2, dupreeh.
Short plant activated. Glaive will thin a number somewhat. Fall back into the smoke again. Xyp9x still with possession of long. We've got a huge flank from tabseN via B. And he may get something from this, as there are a number of players in CT spawn, including Magisk. Oh, hello, and goodbye. That makes things very awkward indeed, as they're stuck now. They're trapped. They are contained like lab rats.
They're pretty much done. Although Big, I mean, it would be advantageous to take these guns off of them. They're eventually going to catch out Glaive, and there's Bubsky looking the wrong way. So nice stabilization here from Big, and their first buy round goes swimmingly. And Astralis were really counting on Big Clan pushing long this round, but no, this time around Big is actually just going to go straight out mid very quickly. M4 here on dupreeh, going to catch him off guard. And we'll see a quick adjustment here from Big Clan, looking like they want to try and go up catwalk fast.
Oh,
the spray through the smoke, though, going to shut him down.
And it gets even worse. The bomb's been dropped again. Sniper rifle collected. tabseN and tabseN now versus 5. There's Glaive with some information on the kill camera. Repositioning now, tabseN, got to be careful. Bubsky can't really peek into this, but he'll do so anyway. He's got some help for dupreeh, and down goes the bomb. tabseN blind, fighting a scout. 1 versus 4. That may soon be the score. His shadow will be spotted there as well, so it's easy for Bubsky. If you're up in that corner, your shadow shows in CT spawn. You can see the palm tree flash is ready. That can allow them to swing. Again, the flashbang goes off behind the palm tree. They never see it coming. The palm tree is not solid, and dupreeh can start the proceedings. Looking for a second swipe. Hold on a second. Magisk was maybe had a bad position. He got picked off at the palm tree. So there will be no palm tree flash. Keto moving in to plant the bomb now. Xyp9x starts to creep up forward with the scout. Bubsky's in trouble. Surely he's gone for. tabseN now hunting for more. Very awkward position for both squads, but now it's just Glaive. Nice burst from him. 1 versus 2. Looking for Xantara's at short. Oh, that's a nice 180 from him. Xantara's peaks for the final headshot. Xantara's in an AK. Inseparable on many occasions. Good enough for a second round for Big Clan. We see the grenade start to be deployed. Anti-flash in case of a swing through the smoke from Astralis as well. Molly's behind that short plant to push the CTs away. That leaves dupreeh in no man's land. Very important grenade indeed. The entire bomb site is covered. Solid take from Big, and that neutralizes most of the threat. The rifle's gone as well.
Really isn't a whole lot that Astralis can hope to do. But when Big are allowed to just walk up and they have all of the nades for a full execute like that, it's going to be a very difficult situation for Astralis. Nice shot from Bubsky. Doing as much damage as he can, but that's going to be the tying round here for Big. 4-4. So there should be no free kills this time for Big. Electing not to use a Molotov and Goose either.
tabseN's gone wide enough to avoid the flashes, but can't avoid the headshot. And that bomb's very committed to the A bomb site now. 26 seconds as dupreeh a little slow on the trigger finger there. Glaive at Goose. Xyp9x is there are no flashes on this A bomb site now, so things have become a little awkward, but time is on their side. And there's too many targets all of a sudden, and Astralis will survive with 4. Rescue the AWP as well. Haven't had to have that race down sniper rally because dupree's been forced all the way towards long.
No, this is an exceedingly difficult situation for Astralis. They need some good flashes over the top, and there it is. dupreeh, ask and he shall deliver.
Yeah, dupreeh becomes the bait there. All the way down long. Had no idea Glaive was around the corner, and that changes everything. Made assumptions, they all fell back due to those flashbangs, and that's the crucial play.
Curious to see if Bubsky's going to get the results with that AWP again.
Oh, got to be careful with the mollies. Double mollies, and they're lining up now through a very tight choke point. Look at the damage, and it gets even worse. Magic's just slowing them down so much with that AUG. Bubsky creeping around the smoke, and then there was one. Tizian, 1 versus 4 in the smoke. They're charging him. Down he goes. Astralis making some money late now as they take the lead on the CT side of Dust 2. That's not a good indicator for Big.
Astralis have made the adjustments on the A site, realizing that Big were exploiting the weakness that the dupreeh offered. Now they're going to go straight long rush. Everybody out. Very straightforward stuff here from Big. Glaive is just going to murk him, though. 1 kill for him already. Putting shots through. dupreeh is there as well. 2-man advantage for Astralis, and the straightforward stuff coming in from Big is just not working.
dupreeh warming up once again. He loves those kind of peaks, dupreeh. Saw him in the first half as well, so it's a 2 versus 5 now for Big Clan. And that's just a long take. That's the beginning of the round. You can see Tizian moving up. The 1 smoke grenades. Again, you can smoke CT spawn with 1 grenade. Just got to learn it. That would leave Glaive active though, but I mean, he may be active anyway. dupreeh now looking for 1 more. He's got 3 kills in this round as Searson versus the Worlds. So many angles for him, not going to happen. After a very back and forth game, Astralis pull away at halftime. 9-6 as they move to the T side. We'll see if Big have anything left after the break.
On Zip though, so we'll see how he decides to use this one. Glaive is going to use one to open it up as well, and here we go. The push begins. Tizian out the gates, already hitting the headshot.
Engaging from blue, the flashbangs continue, and this is really going the way that Big needed it to. Barely taking any damage just yet. Well, that's pretty good. Shut it down. Keto and Xantares get a cheap helmet, even better.
Split of B by the looks of things with 35 seconds on the clock. Push is going to begin. And here we go. Explosive stuff. Keto trying to buy some time. Little flash out mid. Nicely done by Glaive. Takes his head off. Xantares though going to hold his own. Always a threat. Good for 1.
Oh, man. Well, this is a turn of events, isn't it? 4 versus 2 into B with a scout? I don't think so. I do not think so.
Bomb goes boom. Astralis getting to double digits. It looked so good for Big Bardolph. Like, they absolutely needed to get the 3 rounds and tie it up 9-9. Now you've got Astralis. They even saved guns, for crying out loud.
Oh, the footstep is heard. That'll keep them focused on A. And indeed, immediately Astralis start pushing as well. Xantares up top now won't be good enough. Well then, a 4 versus 3 retake. Tizian has a defuse kill as well. They have to go for this one, surely. Classic angle from Glaive. Down goes Tabson. Just now playing it close. Final utility deployed by Astralis. Oh, so far so good as they try to hold on to this bomb site. We're in a trade, so Keto 1 versus 2. Too many targets. They'll hurt them, but he won't frag them. And the round goes the way of Astralis. Information peak, and dupreeh's been spotted. Indeed, 25 seconds, and there are 4 players in mid, so this is going to surely be a mid to B. Bomb recollected again. Xantares will be crucial now. He needs a multi-frag. Sipek fighting in CT spawn behind the smoke, and this one is really collapsing. Going in Big's favor now, and Bubsky may look to do some more damage. Does not want to die after time, though, and Searson will put him out of his misery. Well, it seems there's a chance of Big yet. A big focus on this A bomb site. Oh, hold on a second. Just a wild peek from Tabson is rewarded. dupreeh not quite ready for that one. Some flashes as well. Bomb spotted towards long, and he will hunt. Glaive, in the meantime, will try to find some space for his team. Sipek still showing the bomb on long. Now that is a solid Molotov, which is going to leave Tabson in so much trouble. Glaive now cutting off the rotation. Beautiful work as they split. Now they can combine again in the remaining 30 seconds and choose where to make a play.
They have to just group up and go, but Tizian is going to gut them. Over the top, he's going to glance into mid as soon as this fight happens. Sure enough, but he doesn't drop the bomb. 10 seconds left, and Xyp9x has to hold W. He can get in here now, just barely get this bomb planted. Tizian having difficulty, can't just immediately run behind. Nice double molly in, though. Really trying to spread that out.
Gone far with the HP, but Xyp9x is up close, delivers the headshot when he needs to. That was pretty damn clutch.
So, quick again here, Bubsky. Straight out in the pit, looking for the fight. Keto looking for that trade. 1-for-1, not happening. Just now, Meg is finally joining the fight with that AK, but Tabson. This is just a perfect hold from Big at long. Pure chaos, and yet somehow Big are the ones who coming out on top.
Glaive creeping out. Can see Tizian elevated, spotted.
What?
Patient final shot there from Glaive. And he has a minute 10 and maybe some weapons.
You should be able to recover Magisk's AK. There is, man. Like, where did Magisk die? Where's that AK? Okay, then. This is going to be very difficult unless you hit a pre.
Oh,
what
my
a shot!
days.
What a shot! Now he has an op to play with.
Oh, he could go anywhere he wants now. It's a guessing game for Xantares. At least pushing through long tells him that he's not long. At least that's something. Glaive waiting for a peak. 38 seconds now. Does he start to look towards long, I wonder? Is timing going to be a factor here? Xantares going to creep out and get a free one, it looks like. Oh, man. So much potential for Astralis, but so much potential for Big as well. Lots of footsteps heard in mid. 20 seconds again. Astralis playing it so late. See what Tabson chooses to do in that mid position. Xantares needs help, and maybe he's giving him enough. A little bit blind, and Glaive is just stuck here outside B. At least he's pulled Xantares out of the B bomb site, which means the bomb can be planted. 3 versus 2 retake in favor of Astralis. Looking to finally convert around now, as they've come close, but not close enough in the recent rounds. Tizian and Xantares, they're looking at eco territory if they lose this round.
Sure, you got the info, but that puts Xantares in such a difficult position. And again, Xantares having to come up with the goods.
Yeah, how do they get into position in time, though? Lots of risk involved. See Tizian by blue, and there's a 2-man push, but the flashbangs, I don't know what happened there, but it's all going the way of Big Clan just when they need it. This is such a round from them. What a brilliant time for this to happen. And you start to look at the money on the side of Astralis as well. Disaster as far as they are concerned. They achieved almost nothing in this round, actually. Around a 22-second mark. So this one may come a little earlier than expected. There will be some very nice grenades thrown towards the tunnels. And now here comes the push. Bubsky will be the one to lead with the Desert Eagle. Keto around the flames, but still delivering the kill, still holding map control. These 2 on the push. He'll try and play for Xantares, I'm sure. Support flashbangs for him, and then Magisk gets dropped. That leaves Xyp9x now to try and plant the bomb. Tight touched around in a 1 versus 3. Not going to happen this time. Big in the lead once more.
Kind of a catch-all approach here from Big, and as I say that, Tabson just inching his way closer to the B site. This is going to be a slaughter.
Shooting gallery for Keto, swing and a miss. May need to play up with his teammates now. Suddenly there are multiple CTs to find. Very laborious attempt there with the Mac 10 from Glaive.
For a Big Clan, they can't be certain now that this is going to be a B hit with that cat smoke. But here we go, flash out into mid. Magisk first to die. Fine, fair enough, he had a deagle. This is getting a bit awkward though.
Yeah, almost a collateral there. That was such an important kill. It didn't go their way. 2 versus 2 though. The bomb still has to be rescued. 37 seconds to do it. There is a lot on the line here, and Tizian moves into position, but there'll be some 2v1 situations here for Astralis. I don't know if they hear that sound cue.
I think it's too far, yeah.
Yeah, either way, they don't really have the time either. Flashbang towards the bomb site, and they'll post up. I don't know how they get onto the bomb site to plant the bomb. Oh, they'll be heading towards Cat, actually, and Sisson has the angle. So does Tizian. Down goes Bubsky. Dupree now going straight into the hands of Sisson. Big do it on the CT side. Didn't think it would come, but they strung a lot of rounds together. and really stabilized, and then some. 16-13 for Big Clan.
And Big went one further. They've played Vertigo twice. They beat Sprout as well in overtime on this map. So Astralis only played it the once, and they beat Double Pone. So both of these teams, let's say, are looking sharp on Vertigo. Sharpish.
Yeah, Big now with a significant advantage heading into this A bomb site. 5 versus 2. Smokes are up as usual, and here comes the bomb plant. I would like to see, well, there are smokes involved, so it's the same in that respect, but I think that, no, I don't think it's the same. You know, all the ambient sounds, I would love to know where they source them. But I don't think it's the kind of thing they would share too much.
Why is that?
Because other, you know, competing developers and so on could use them for different games, like maybe inspire them. Like all the sounds in the game, for example, all the updated sounds, where they sourced them from and what the process was, what they were looking for. Well, Astralis still looking for something in this round. dupree's had this flash since the beginning. There's a man advantage now made even better as Glaive picks off Xantares. Tizian finds himself in a 1 versus 3, easily deals with the first one, looking to drop a smoke and give himself some space, or at least an angle to spray the bomb. Not sure if they'll find him in time here. You can see dupreeh is searching just around the corner now. Well, I think he's done enough to stop the bomb from being defused, and I don't know that Magisk makes it out of here.
Ooh, I think he does. He's going to save that AK as well. That's mega. That's actually best case scenario there for Astralis. Do they have a Molotov for the sandbags? They do have a Molotov for the sandbags. Ooh. Don't need it. Oh, wow, anyway. I like that. Searson thinks it's a bait.
Yeah, just in case. See Zipex trying to make something of this now with the M4, holding onto that short position. We can see a resurgence there. Glaive is on the way, but he's being waited for by Xantares, contained, stopping the flankers. They look to plant a bomb. They've got 18 seconds to do it, and Glaive is still in position. Moving forward now, moving beyond Xantares' angle. We'll see if he chooses to swing. The crab walk instead, and he is dealt with. Astralis having a really rough time of things on this CT side. Big just dismantling them one piece after another. Become somewhat anonymous once again, or uncertain.
Uncertain if they're in there or not.
Let's get some poop variants.
Ooh, nice dupreeh. Low impact kills, but still. Glaive's still alive to anchor this B site. Bubsky isn't far away, but at least Big have that information when it comes to Bubsky. Nice shot here from Glaive, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of information. The bomb carrier dropped, and we'll see potential rotation from Big. They've got the time to do it. Lurk smokes for peaks. We have an exchange of those. Tabson now looking to his right, deleted from the left, and Zipex is on the scoreboard now, falling back to allow time pressure for the bomb plant. We can see Keto creeping onto the site now. There's a flashbang for him as well, and a HE, and he's down to 53 health. Easy frag for Zipex, instant defuse. Seems to know something about where Searson is, and he has nothing else to contribute to this round. And finally, Astralis find their way onto the scoreboard on Vertigo. dupreeh taking risks, trying to hold things down here, but Xantares has the AK, which means executions on the B bomb site. Tabson is a trade and keep the space open for Big Clan. And we see what Astralis want to do with this one. Not sure if there's a lurker in mid, and we can see Keto is lurking downstairs for now. This Big looks to make it a 7-1 scoreline. Run boosts into the site, trying to avoid any AWP lines, and Magisk doesn't have one just yet. Oh, there's some HE damage. A third one going in as well. The airstrikes from Astralis continue to deliver. 3v3, there's a smoke for a potential bomb defuse, and Tizian is dropped now. Advantage Astralis. Searson and Keto remain, both behind the smoke and the Molotov. Magisk posted up now, still dancing though, and he'll deliver that kill onto Keto, leaving Searson 1 versus 3. Killed through the smoke, and Astralis have made it to 2.
What a beautiful retake from Astralis.
And what are they walking into? Bubsky would love to tell them. Just changing his angle. There is a trade frag situation as well. Trying to drop the grenades, they'll get caught rotating. That is extremely awkward for Astralis. Not really what they were looking for at all. Now they're trying to overwhelm with the numbers, but Glaive has the better side of the choke point. Some help from dupreeh as well, but Glaive will eventually be dropped as Tabson alone makes his way towards the B bomb site. Magisk probably has the sound cues from CT spawn.
Yep, they realize wrong guess. It's not towards A, it's towards B. Bomb is planted now, and Dupree gonna be the first man here. Mega's setting up to help his teammate out with that flash over the top is perfect. Tapson, though, maintaining the element of surprise. Hits the first shot, looking for the second as well. He's gonna spot him, and he whiffs! Megas, however, does not. Hits the headshot, and Astralis winning a massive clutch.
An expensive one.
Fully bought on both sides now. Dupree anchoring, and
boy.
it's not for long as Searson hits a wonderful, beautiful, extravagant, outrageous wallbang headshot on him.
That was satisfying to watch.
Be ready to join in on the party in a moment here. Here's Searson, off angle across the ramp, and he catches him out. Nice shot on Megas. Good Searson, this is his round. Triple kill. Bubsky left to rotate in. Did Tapson spot him? I don't think he did. But, well, now they know. Good to know.
He's ready for the spray with the Krieg. Magis now trying to avoid this pre. Oh boy, ding and a dong from Xantares. And it gets even worse for Astralis on this A bomb site. The floor has been, well, the whole place has been raised. Oh, that was nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
But keep in mind, neither of these teams appears to know how to play CT side. So I'm not writing Astralis off.
5 rounds could be enough. Oh boy.
Crazy.
Imagine being on the receiving end of something like that.
So you can see now on the minimap how the Astralis defense is kind of spreading back out around the map. That's a big kill from Glaive. Oh, that's it. Round is over. Well played.
That UMP coming in clutch.
That angle, just not expecting it. But yeah, for Astralis to be just that spread out across the map, so many angles to worry about as you walk around here. All these corners, these 50-50s.
Could even throw it and try and use a pistol if you were concerned about it not getting into their hands. But with 12 seconds left, he isn't quite going to be finding what he's looking for, Searson. And the score becomes a little bit closer now. Xantares still alive.
Ooh, Searson killing Dupree through the grate though. That's big.
Yeah, he's got some naughty frags in this half, and there's another one for him. Bubsky now has changed his angle.
What?
Zipex is going to catch them both swinging into the site. Some space created to look for a bomb plant, and again Bubsky is here. Down goes the bomb. Got another chance, and Zipex is entertaining, but he will find his third kill, Zipex, leaving Searson in the clutch now to run to his doom. Astralis recover after a lot of rounds for Big at the start. It will be 7-8 in favor of Big at half-time. We'll see who takes this series and more RMR points after the break.
Thought for sure that he would try and take this fight a little bit earlier. This is going to turn into a 5-on-5 retake now. This is going to be wild.
Wow.
Zipmix just getting dusted, though. Perfect HEs right on top, making good use of that utility. Bubsky's got an HE of his own, though. Oh, so much damage.
That's a pretty smart one. And the kills begin. Flashbang, smoke grenades, variants, and spam. It's all here. Bubsky behind the smoke. Bubsky again.
Come again?
What is going on? I didn't think he knew anything about that second kill.
What was that second kill?
That's madness. That's Vertigo A.
4 towards A initially to set things up. Searson going to take a peek. Nice swing. Drops Zipnix in his tracks.
That is quite the flick.
Tishin is close by, ready to help.
Molotovs have to be precise. All right, well, Tizian's here for help, and they're winning all of Jules' big plan. 5 versus 2. As soon as they get a kill, Magis, he gets traded, leaving Bubsky alone with much to do. That's a good start, but a bad finish. Searson will trade immediately, and the gap is closed to 1 round. Searson with a nice angle. There'll be a flashbang for him, though. That peak just before it goes off will not pay off for Dupree. You can see that the AWP gets rotated away instantly. Just the 1 AWP in this round for Big. So they want to keep taking Astralis by surprise.
Bubsky lining up his smoke as well. Get that in play. Molly over the top as well. Very nicely done, and that is a dead Zipmix, and just a dead everybody. Bubsky, just like that, the last man standing for Astralis. Big plan ready and waiting for that strategy. AK, Kevlar on Glaive. Meg is the only one with grenades. Didn't have any faith in the bomb plant, did they? Well, we'll see. Xantares enjoying himself. Just a little bit of target practice.
Yeah, and this is where those kills pay off when they were hunting and a bunch of them died.
Yep.
It takes a buy away, essentially, where they've got to offer this stuff, and that can allow Big into the game in this final map of the series. May have rolled out the red carpet for them to head towards that 16th round. But for now, it's the 11th one. The score will be tied. But it's Astralis heading towards Eco territory now. Very big opportunity. So we've got a double short play, although Xantares is moving forward. tabseN peeking over the smoke. Plenty sound QCS in his here as well. 4v4 for a very brief second. Xantares will tie the numbers up once more. Bubsky on the flank now. Xantares falls back to the wooden box. He needs some help here. Xantares not going to find it in time though. And Zipex is forcing Big back even further. Chance to plant a bomb now. They better be fast because there's 8 seconds on the clock. A side plant attempted and CSGO may have just won the round. I think he has. No one even close enough to that bomb, and CSGO still going for the kills. And this is a really crucial situation now. Ruining the timing for Astralis. No smokes to plant the bomb. 36 seconds now. Got that molly once again. CSGO caught completely exposed. No weapon out. Nothing to show for that situation. Creeping towards the bomb site now. We've got 2 on the short position, and the bomb's been dropped. Time becomes so crucial now for Astralis. For 3 versus 3, Magis traded. No one's near the bomb, and Quito keep them even further away from the bomb, from the round, and maybe from the series. Match point for Big.
Continue to think that, again, this hot potato situation with the op is really costing them. Not having clear roles, just constantly flipping things around. Team is just not comfortable in the same way that Big is comfortable right now. Xantares again. Xantares is just shutting them down.
Well, this one is starting to look somewhat over. Glaive and Zipex in a 2 versus 4. Try and isolate some fights now. Looks like TiziaN will commit to the B bomb side ahead of these smokes to help. Flashbang behind CSGO. 38 seconds on the clock, and it's CSGO versus Zipex on the bomb site now. He has a chance, Zipex. A creep through the smoke, running out of bullets, so he's got 2 bullets. Needs the taps, but he can't find them either side of the ears. And right between the ears from tabseN for Big to take the final map of the series.
A must win here for Big, I think. This is huge for the team's spirits. They've been just on this up and down journey recently, really struggling to find results in this online era. Teams were getting confident and wondering, were they getting figured out?